See my guy Finn swing, by the way?
He's going to be a player.
We don't bunt.
No.
We do not bunt. There's no shorten up, take it the other way either. Finn is.
And now during the Kia Summers on Us sales event, you won't have to make any payments for 5 months. So you can enjoy.
Wild swing and a miss. Fist pump for Janczak. Strikes out 2 in the inning, 3 in the game. 1 zip, 1/3 of the way through.
And now during the Kia Summers on Us sales event, you won't have to make any payments for 5 months.
Artwork in the dugout.
My daughter Peyton around has been awesome. The players have been great with Finn in the locker room, but there's no secret. JJ's his favorite.
Finn says I'm his favorite player all the time, so I feel a big responsibility just to kind of be a good role model for him. I have a little brother too, so I kind of see a little bit of my brother in Finn. Just trying to make a good impression on him.
On this Father's Day, it's a special time for Kevin O'Sullivan. You see the artwork in the dugout there. It comes from his daughter, Peyton. She's a very talented artist and showed why she's fun to have around in our meetings today.
There she is. Got the hearts. She's big into the hearts.
Oh,
Peyton draws hearts on everything.
She
even wrote a special Happy Father's Day note on the lineup card that Kevin had brought to the meeting this morning with an "I love you, Daddy." Yeah, Peyton and Finn very present. Wherever Kevin goes, they go, and it's certainly appropriate on Father's Day to have them around, and certainly play a significant role. There it is, the "I love you" with the heart. And the lineup to the left.
It says Daddy. It looks like baby, but it says Daddy.
Yeah.
Promise.
She just need a little bit more room. She got it there. See my guy Finn swing, by the way?
He's going to be a player.
We don't bunt.
No.
We do not bunt. There's no shorten up, take it the other way either. Finn is trying to make it 1-0 every time.
Finn to win. Finn doesn't feel a lot of pain apparently at some point between falling asleep and waking up. He rolled right off the bed. And he's at that age where you kind of giggle about it, don't really know that it happens. But there's almost a level of pride that goes with it. You fall out of bed overnight? Yes, I did. Did you get hurt? Nope. No crying. That was the coach, right? No crying, right? It's a short, high throw, and boy, a couple of errors from Dalton Guthrie, who never got off his back foot.
Yeah. Our vantage point sometimes allows us to see so many different things. You can see this right away. And the minute that Guthrie comes in, watch him stay. He doesn't go anywhere. So now we're flat-footed, and that's the problem. He tries to throw it so fast that there's no movement over to first base on that throw. Because he had to wait, and now he feels like he's got to speed up. So the speed up is that back foot actually goes behind him. Arm sails, ball sails right behind it. And for Guthrie, a guy that had not made many errors this year, in fact, over the course of the season.
9.
Yeah, he's got 2 already today. That one was avoidable.
There's a rule of thumb in the infield. Any ball that hits dirt, you charge. Ball hits dirt in front of you, in front of the plate. It hits grass, you stay back. As soon as it hits dirt, you charge. And if you charge, that ball will be knee high. And Perry Hill, one of the best infield coaches in Major League Baseball, that's how he teaches, and that's what he tells all his infielders. That's the same rule of thumb for the corner infielders just as much as the middle infielders.
What was it yesterday you said your dad used to say? Well, don't swing at the ones you can't hit, or
right. Don't look for something you can't hit.
I hadn't heard that. I hadn't heard that either, but it makes a bunch of sense. I mean, you see it hit the dirt. It's
a rule of thumb that you just do.
Yeah.
And again, if you do that, it just makes it a lot easier as an infielder not to worry about, do I come in or not? Ball hits dirt, charge. It does not matter.
And it looked like a little bit of indecision right away. Like, not sure. But you're right.
Well, that takes care of the indecision.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if that's the rule, we go. And all it takes is that first or second step. He's going to get a lot better hop there. And then all the momentum's going to be taking him into the throw instead of being flat-footed when it gets there. We'll see how much it affects the inning.
I've been around Eddie enough I have heard that before. If it hits dirt, you got to go get it. But Eddie's also been around some really great infield coaches beyond the Hall of Fame, Dad.
And you just pick up things. And every infielder that he's been a part of that goes through the Perry Hill system
Yep.
understands that right away. And I had never heard it as a player. And I played infield.
Really?
I wish I would have known it before.
He's ahead 0-2 on Brown, and Warner with good speed at first. 10 stolen bases this season. That one's in the dirt, so he goes. Good throw. Nice throw by Mike Rivera. And Warner gets nailed.
That's it. Put a star on that one. Because, I mean, you get a gift to start the inning on the guy. And both sides are going to do this, and I don't blame them. I mean, that's one you take a chance on. What, 1 times out of 10? Does Rivera catch that cleanly? If he gets away from it all, we're safe at second base. But kind of hugs it to his body, and then the throw was an absolute strike to second base.
It's interesting. We just talked about infielders. If it hits the dirt, you've got to charge. The theory with base running in this game is if it hits the dirt, you run.
Right.
And that one did hit the dirt, and Rivera, to his great credit, fielded it cleanly enough.
What do you got? I've got no problem on the decision. You got
I
any
have no
problem with the
problem.
decision?
No, that's the system.
Exactly.
That's the way they've played all season long. I have zero problem with it. And I guarantee you, Jim Schwarzenegger and his staff have zero problems with it either.
I'll tell you who does have a problem right now, Cam Warner, because Mike Rivera's thrown him out twice. Once at first and once at second. He's not a big fan of Rivera right now. Little back pick to end the second inning, and then that time thrown out at second. He could play, man. I mean, it's. I think this kid's going to catch in the big leagues. And I've said it for a few years. I don't know if he's a major league starter. I don't know if he's going to hit enough, but the catch and throw piece is there.
Ripped. Fielded. Long throw from his knees and no play at all. India made a good play to grab it. I actually think that ball got to him slower than he thought. Had some spin on it.
Did hit off the end of the bat, and you're thinking because of the bat speed that it's coming harder. I'm impressed that he was able to catch that baseball. Timing way off, but good hustle down the line.
Makes that caught stealing even bigger.
Those are the ones that you catch, and you just hope as a coach that he does not throw it away. Just keep it in your back pocket.
Well, especially with the guy running. I mean, with that's the fastest runner that TCU has, and Nolan Brown getting down the line right there.
And a good chance he'll be off and running on even balls that don't hit the dirt. 26 stolen bases on the season.
Oh, he was going.
False step there, yeah.
He was going.
I think Fido knew it too. I mean, if that throw is in a spot to where Schwartz can get the tag right away, that's another out.
Have to throw over again.
There's a soft landing and there's a hard landing.
And there's a microphone.
That was somewhere in between.
I throw over one more time.
Finn had an easier fall off the bed last night. Not going, and Barzilli fouls it straight back. There's the guy.
So why can't I go down there? Explain to me exactly why can I not go in the dugout right now? Old number half.
What a character. I can tell you from experience, you grow up in the ballpark, you will know a lot of things and see a lot of things, and they'll just be in your hard drive for the rest of your life.
That's the non-classroom education. You learn a lot. Finn is a bit of a Kissinger, too. He's a negotiator. I can see that.
We were little in Cincinnati. Sparky Anderson grabbed all the kids together, and he told us, he goes, before the game, I want you guys out of the clubhouse. During batting practice, I want you playing in the tunnels. And during the game, I want you creating havoc to the umpires. That kept us watching every game. I remember good old Frank Pulley and a lot of other old veteran umpires. Every time they saw me, they were like, oh, my goodness, here we go again.
I've known you for a while.
Then I get to the big leagues. And first pitch is way outside. Call it a strike. And I'm like, really? And he goes, that's for all the times that you used to yell at me when you were a kid.
I love it.
Payback.
Now we're even. Let's go to work.
Wild swing at that one, way out of the zone.
That's the second time today that's happened, to where you see Rivera go all the way out, and that's when Faedo, and usually he's better glove side with that fastball. He's not as good arm side. The glove side fastball is one he's usually better at executing. That's what he was trying to do. Rivera all the way out there. This one misses even bigger than the one did previously to Humphries. But the outcome is the exact same. Barzilli swings through. So now Humphries struck out twice. Barzilli has struck out twice. 7 in the game for Faedo.
Connor Wanhanen, the first baseman, walked his first time up, and you really got to believe that at some point Brown's going to go. There we go. Nope. A hesitation throw down, and the throw was off. He took another 7, 8, 9 steps towards second and then put the brakes on. One and one. Eddie, from a base running perspective, what's the point of taking that 7, 8, 9 to draw a bad throw and then go to second?
No, also it lets you know who's covering second base. Right then and there, you take that hard step. You can tell Guthrie was the one that was going to be covering second base. It allows the hitter also to know that's a pickoff.
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah. He was leaning and he got him. Faedo and his catcher have done an outstanding job knocking down the very aggressive Horned Frogs on the base paths.
Yeah, this is how you slow a base running team down right now. A pickoff from the catcher, a pickoff from the pitcher, and this time the fastest guy in the field can't get back in time. Brown erased, still 1-0 Gators.
Dear Predictable, it's over. I found a permanent escape from monotony. Someone who desires more than just beauty alone. See you around, Julia.
This is a story about mail and packages, and it's also a story about people. And while we make more